Welcome to the Social Lens and thank you for watching. In a significant move aimed at strengthening South Africa's borders and improving its immigration controls, President Cyril Ramaphosa officially launched the Border Management Authority (BMA). The BMA is tasked with the management and control of South Africa's land border posts, airports, and seaports. The Border Management Authority has long been a necessity in South Africa, given the country's extensive network of ports of entry. These ports include 8 seaports, 52 land ports of entry, and 11 international airports. Until recently, the BMA operated without a legal framework to guide its functions and responsibilities. However, in April of this year, the government established the BMA as a public entity, setting the stage for the launch of a formalized agency responsible for border security and immigration control. These border crossings have long been susceptible to the illegal movement of goods and people, presenting a challenge to the nation's security and economic interests. To address this issue, the government announced in June a public-private partnership for the redesign and modernization of the country's 6 busiest land border posts. Commissioner of the Border Management Authority, Dr. Ramaphosa, emphasized the importance of deploying border guards to counter illegal entries into South Africa. One such area of concern is Musina, located in the Limpopo province. Residents of Musina have voiced their concerns over the lack of a proper fence along the border, which they believe is essential to ensuring the effectiveness of the Border Management Authority. Musina, situated near the Beitbridge border post, has experienced its fair share of cross-border crime, particularly the smuggling of illicit cigarettes. The Beitbridge border post is one of the busiest land ports of entry between South Africa and Zimbabwe, and it remains without a proper border fence. This vulnerability has made it an attractive target for smugglers and illegal activities, posing a serious challenge to border security and law enforcement efforts. Local residents in Musina have been vocal about their concerns regarding the porous border. They argue that a proper fence is necessary to deter illegal border crossings and smuggling activities, thereby supporting the objectives of the newly established BMA. In response to the concerns, President Cyril Ramaphosa officially launched the Border Management Authority. During the launch, President Ramaphosa underscored the importance of upholding and enforcing South Africa's immigration laws and regulations. The President stressed that the BMA's primary role is to ensure that South Africa's borders are secure and that immigration controls are effectively enforced. This step aligns with the government's broader efforts to promote lawful trade and travel while preventing illegal activities, including the trafficking of contraband goods and human trafficking. President Ramaphosa affirmed that the agency would work tirelessly to enhance security and efficiency at ports of entry while also facilitating legitimate trade and travel. While the establishment of the Border Management Authority is a significant step forward for South Africa's border security and immigration control, several challenges and concerns must be addressed. Infrastructure deficiencies. The lack of proper infrastructure, such as border fencing, at critical border posts remains a pressing concern. Resource allocation. Adequate resources, including personnel and technology, must be allocated to the BMA to enable effective border management. This includes training border guards, providing them with necessary equipment, and investing in surveillance technology. The launch of the Border Management Authority marks a significant milestone in South Africa's efforts to enhance border security. However, addressing the challenges and concerns associated with border security will require concerted efforts from the government, law enforcement agencies, and local communities. Adequate resources, infrastructure improvements, and effective interagency cooperation will be essential in achieving the objectives of the BMA. If you found this video informative, please click the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Until next time.